The Violence Against Women Act has had an enormous impact in combating domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, and stalking. And I'm here to urge Congress to reauthorize and to strengthen it. The original passage of the Violence Against Women Act in 1994, as you have noted, Mr. Chairman, had a major impact on my own life. At the time, I was a young staff member on this committee working for then Chairman Biden, and one of my responsibilities included responding to letters from people who wrote to the committee. Time and again, I read firsthand accounts not only about the violence that too many people, mostly women, suffered at the hands of their intimate partners, but also about the lack of accountability for these crimes. Statistics the committee reported during that period painted a very grim picture. 98% of rape victims never saw their attacker caught, tried, and imprisoned, meaning almost all of the perpetrators of rape walked free. Fewer than half of the people arrested for rape were convicted, and almost half of convicted rapists could expect to serve only a year or less in jail. My conversations with individual survivors, rape crisis centers, domestic violence shelters, emergency rooms, and police stations put a human face on those statistics. And that experience led me to want to go to law school, Mr. Chairman. And it led me into public service, and it drew me to a career in law enforcement and criminal justice. With the passage of VAWA, I saw how a law could make a real difference in people's lives, and I saw what Congress could accomplish through thoughtful policy, driven by courageous voices, experts, and bipartisan leadership.